EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Cleveland Browns Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Cleveland Browns.
The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And off we go from Cleveland.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13.
Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10.
Just shy of midfield at the 49. After the interception, here's Watson.
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Watson.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Quick throw, and he's got Amari Cooper.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
And now a decision here on the opening drive. 4th and very short, this part of the field. What do you think they do, CD?
I think you go for it. I think there's a lot of game left to be played. I like the advantage that they're trying to create here early. I say be aggressive and try and get it done.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here's Watson.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's taken down inside the 30. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd down, here's Chubb again.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Now it's Watson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. On 4th down, Watson
working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down as they take advantage of what looked like an unsure defense. They wind up getting 8 on 4th and 3.
And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb pushing through the contact. Well, the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Now Watson. And it's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
Deshaun Watson finding Amari Cooper. And the Browns take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Are they going to cover him? That's 4 catches and the touchdown grab on that opening drive.
Well, what we're seeing so far, I believe, is their understanding that they want to go to him and often, but also they know they've got to move him around a little bit, get him into some different spots to continue to find open space to throw him the football. Otherwise, I just run 2 or 3 guys at it. They're doing a nice job of finding his way open, scheming him, as they like to say.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Hurts. He's going to get that to Swift underneath.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Big impact play, a tackle for loss. From the gun, it's Hurts. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield.
So the completion gets him just a yard. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Throwing his Hurts.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They like to go on 4th and 11. They'll try and throw for it here. as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. A run for Nick Chubb.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They run it again with Chubb, and he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
They go with Chubb on second down, and he stopped immediately there.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Alert!
Watson now to throw.
Going out wide, finds Chubb.
And they'll get him down short of the first down, right on the 10-yard line. And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again.
59. 26.
They will indeed snap it to Watson.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked up by James Bradbury.
And the Eagles are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Inside handoff, Penny. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
He's got his target. That's complete.
There he goes, left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
A big play there on the catch and run. 38 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Hurts sets up to throw it. A quick throw there is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Second down, here's Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 33. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Swift going to try up the middle.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
They're going to look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long.
They'll throw now on the final play.
Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, 2nd and right at a yard.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Watson looking left side. That's caught by Moore. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
First 6.
Now Chubb. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. And he's got the hook up to Moore. So the completion good for just 3. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Here's Watson. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down.
It's 4th down.
At 59. At 55.
Here we go on 4th. Watson.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Flush to his right. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
10 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd down, Swift.
And he gets it down to the 32. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
On 1st down, Hurts. He'll find Swift out of the backfield.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
2nd down and 4. Here's Hurts to throw.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Grant Delpit. And the Browns force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, the run of the crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
24!
Cooper, the man in motion right. 2nd down, here's Chubb again.
And he'll take this one up to about the 13. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try to move forward.
And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24.
56 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game, 1st and 10 here.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. A give running right is Chubb.
Down the right sideline.
And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 35-yard line.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. They lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
Now Watson, he's going to move him around.
They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll try to draw now with Chubb.
And he will have the Browns first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the run to seal a victory.
It's a gain of 7, and that should just about do it. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And again, it's Chubb.
Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And not all W's are created equal, CD, and this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense obviously stuff to work on, but they did enough, and the defense carried the load.
But you know what they say? It's always fun to work on things if it didn't go well in your game with a victory in your pocket. And that's what they've got going forward.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.